Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here by Atakline for this Wednesday, March the 23rd, 2016. Hope everyone had a good weekend since I haven't been in Atakline in a while. A little bit. Had a great St. Patrick's Day weekend. I did. We had 2 gigs this past weekend on Friday and Saturday. First things first, Friday was a mother-son dance, and I'm at middle school. It's my second year DJing this event. Last month they had a daddy-daughter dance at Elmwood Middle. This month was the mother-son. And mother-son, I like those, but I like daddy-daughter more because the daughters have more fun than the boys do. They dance a little bit more than the boys do. Boys just dance around each other. Hence why they decided to have freeze tag play with the boys because boys like to run around and stuff. But this was better than last year. Last year's mother-son dance was just okay. I think this one was a lot better. I think the boys liked it a little bit more. Now they got to see me because they saw me for the first time last year. Now they were more open to dancing a little bit with me and my music. So they danced a bit more than they did last year. They did run around a little bit. It was still, like I said, better than last year for sure. An improvement. Good crowd this past Friday now. Saturday, I said on my attack line last week that I had a private party. I couldn't say the exact show because it was a surprise birthday party for a guy named Bill French. Because I know some of his friends watch my videos, so I didn't want to leak the surprise and spoil it. But thankfully, it was kept tight for the surprise party for Bill French. His 50th birthday party taking place at the Romeo Lions Cup because he's a member of the Lions Cup. It was held in the room where I would normally DJ the bingo tent at St. Baldrick's till they moved it to With of God when they moved St. Baldrick's to downtown Romeo 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's some of the Mary crowd, you know, the people that's been to my parties for Mary Morellin. That's her friend, French. You know, some people that I would see at her parties were there. But then there was people I haven't seen before. Some of Bill's people who were drinkers but not partiers, who didn't want to drink and get drunk and party till like 1 o'clock like Mary's people does. But it was a good show. You know, I prepared myself. You know, I knew it was going to be a different crowd. You know, I knew that you would be Mary and her 20 friends. But then like 50 people would be Bill's people. Bill's friends. And they mostly liked old stuff. You know, the new stuff didn't work that much. I didn't play new stuff till like the last half hour of the show. You know, I didn't play like, I did play Cupid Shuffle, but I played Without Me and failed. So I played like a lot of 70s and funk and disco. You know, Give It To Me Baby, Rick James, you know, Love Michael, The Bird. You know, play that funky music when I bought a lot of disco stuff worked. But then they were talking up to play new stuff at 11:30 when I played Uptown Funk and Blurred Lines. That got them going. Was Blurred Lines. Then I got to play some newer stuff besides Uptown. Like, yeah, but Usher, a lot more other stuff to end it around midnight. So, a great show this past Saturday. And also great gig on Friday as well. I have no gigs this week. I'm on a little hiatus. But I return to action next Friday, April Fool's Day. I just confirmed the show. Wilkinson Middle School DJing their spring dance for the 3rd year in a row. This time in April, not in May. So, wasn't prepared for that. But I'm looking forward to it. A little bit of a short notice, but hey, they just found out about it probably same time I did. So, looking forward to going back to Wilkinson next Friday. Now, if your entertainment news for the last couple of days, let's start with your number ones. Number 1 movie for the 3rd week in a row, Zootopia reigns supreme with 37 million. While Divergent movie Allegiant didn't bomb, but it disappointed, making a weak $30 million in the box office, making less than the first and less than the second, putting to an end the young adult book series era. You know, movies like The Hunger Games and all these hit movies that came out of young adult book series starting to bomb out. The last Hunger Games that came out, Mockingjay Part 2, didn't do as good as the first couple films. Same with the Divergent movies have been dropping off since the first one. Not just in money, but also in reviews from the critics and reception from the fans. And they got 1 movie left. They may even make that one because how bad this movie bombed. You know, it didn't bomb, but it just disappointed. Well, Miracles in Heaven, the other major movie, did okay. 14 million in a 3-day total. 5-day total, that because it came out on Wednesday, was 18 million. So they congrats to you. Still not movie Zootopia, but it won't be number one for long. Doom, 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 Batman, Superman, Batman, Superman. In the Dawn of Justice movie, the anticipated movie comes out this Friday. We'll see if it even has a chance to beat Star Wars in becoming the biggest opening weekend of all time and being the third movie in less than a year to beat the opening weekend record in the box office. Jurassic Park beat the Avengers last June, but then Star Wars beat it. Could Superman and Batman do it? The only major movie coming out this week, and besides that, is My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. I cannot believe there's actually a sequel to that movie 14 years later. So there you go. When it comes to Billboard number ones, well, we have a new number one album and a still number one single. And both of them are credited to Rihanna, as Auntie returns to number one on the album charts. Of course, it debuted at number one after debuting it, but now it's back at number one with 54,000 album sale units. Streaming did okay. And of course, Rihanna's second number one album, next to Unapologetic, to spend more than 1 week at number one. Is the second one to spend more than a week at number one. So the other albums maybe lasted about a week. So I said, new number one album, it's still number one single. You know what that means. Rihanna still has a number one single. Still number one for a 5th week in a row. Well, a couple big debuts, including Ariana Grande's new stupid song, Dangerous Woman, debuting at number 10. Or at least jumping to number 10. Debuting in the top 10. It was a 7th top 10 single. And she's the first artist in the 57 history of the Billboard Hot 100 to debut in the top 10 with the lead single from each of her first 3 albums. The Way, from her first album, Yours Truly, debuted in the top 10, or at least peaked in the top 10. Probably would become a top 5 hit. That was the first single of My Everything. And then the first single for new album, Dangerous Woman, debuts at number 10. Outside the top 10, though, Meghan Trainor's new song, No, is at number 12. The debut, but there was, maybe with the video just coming out, maybe add to the sales. So there you go. That's Rihanna for still having a number one single and having a new number one album back at number one with Auntie. Now, Rihanna appeared at Lollapalooza 2 years ago, making a cameo during Eminem's performance. And now, Lollapalooza announced its lineup today. In America, it's been doing like Lollapalooza in South America. Now it's time for Lollapalooza America, taking place, of course, as usual, at Grand Park in Chicago. This time, not the first weekend of August, but the last weekend of July, July 28th through the 31st. Headlining the festival this year, the 3 big headliners are Radiohead, who are, of course, doing a bunch of scattered tour dates throughout the year in America and around the world. LCD Sound System was, of course, set to reunite at Coachella. And the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They, of course, will be doing scattered festivals this year, including Rock in the Range in Columbus, Ohio. The other big acts to be involved in the show this year, I'll just read off some of the most recognizable names. Not all the names. J. Cole, Lana Del Rey, Future, Ellie Goulding, Major Lazer, Disclosure, 1975, G-Eazy, Haim, hope I got that anyway, James Addiction, Chris Stapleton, Mike Snow, Black Party, Leon Bridges, Bastille, Grimes, Mac Miller, Ghost, City in Color, Third Eye Blind, among many others, to be involved in the big Lollapalooza. A lot of lineup stuff. Vans Warped Tour announcing their lineup too. And also ex-ambassadors to be involved in Lollapalooza this year. And the Struts. And Lizzie Sterling and Lisa Caldwell. A lot of interesting names to be involved in the big-time event that is Lollapalooza this year. Did I say Change Edition? Of course, that's Perry Farrell's band. So, a lot of festival stuff. I think Vans Warped Tour guys announced their lineup as well, including Sum 41 and Good Charlotte appearing on select dates. They will both be in Detroit on July 21st when they hit the Palace of Auburn. 22nd at the Palace of Auburn Hills parking lot. They changed venues throughout the years, Vans Warped Tour. They were at Comerica Park parking lot a couple years now. That the Palace parking lot. So there you go. Lollapalooza announced their lineup in Chicago, and Vans Warped Tour announced their lineup for the entire tour, with some of the big names including Sum 41, Good Charlotte, even Yellow Card, mixing it up with a lot of young bands. And some metal too, with the lack of a big metal tour with no Monster Energy Upward Tour. Metal is going to be represented at the Vans Warped Tour with bands like Every Time I Die, Atreyu, among many others to be involved in the Warped Tour this year. Like I said, they'll be in Detroit on the 22nd of July. Now, I mentioned Chris Stapleton. He'll be involved in Lollapalooza. He just got himself his first ACM today, as the ACM made a lot of news throughout the last couple of days. They already presented and who won the Best New Artist Awards, who won Best New Male, Best New Female, and Best New Group. The awards were given out to Kelsey Ballerini, winning Best Female New Solo. Best New Female. Chris Stapleton, as many expected, won Best New Male. And Old Dominion winning Best New Duo or Group. They will both still contend for other awards during the ACMs when they do take place live on April the 3rd on CBS at 8 p.m. Chris going up for big awards, including Best Male Vocalist and Album of the Year for Traveler, which had already won that same honor. Both those honors, Best Male and Album, were won by Chris at the CMAs. See if he wins it here at the ACMs. Back in Vegas this year after being in Dallas last year. And also, Kelsey will be going up for Best Female Vocalist, while Old Dominion will be going up for Best Group of the Year. So not only were winners announced, performers were announced, including a very interesting duet, as Dolly Parton is set to duet with Katy Perry. Interesting we are pairing to be teaming up with. Dolly will be, of course, duetting with Katy and to accept a special award, the Tex Widow Award, presented to a movie that is released and or receiving major exposure during the preceding calendar year, featuring or utilizing country music, with Dolly's recent TV film based on her life, Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors, getting that honor. Of course, various country movies have received this Tex Widow Award, including Beer of My Horses, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, which is a Dolly movie, Country Song, Crazy Heart, Oh Brother Where Art Thou, Sweet Dreams, and Walk the Line, among many others. Katy and Dolly's duet will join already announced performers, including Jason Aldean, Kelsey Ballerini, Dux Bentley, Luke Bryan, your two co-hosts, Cam, Kenny Chesney, Eric Church, Brett Eldridge, Sam Hunt, Tim McGraw, Thomas Rhett, Chris Stapleton, Carrie, Keith Urban, Chris Young, and Cassidy Paul, Chris Young, because I think they're touring together. And also Florida Georgia Line. There you go, that's some news in the ACMs announcing some winners, first winners, the Best New Artist Award, of who goes to those people, Best New Male, Best New Female, Best New Group, and of course, announcing some performers as well. No presenters yet, but probably going to announce those. They have to. The show's on April 3rd. Or as I like to call ACM Sunday, WrestleMania Sunday. Yeah, so and some very interesting TV news. Nickelodeon's trying to go nostalgia on us. After their Splat thing ended up being a fail block on the Nickelodeon Teen Nick, and not a full freaking 90s channel. They're doing a lot of nostalgia things. First things first, they're making a Hey Arnold movie, which will cap off where it left off when it got abruptly canceled. The long in the waiting project about Arnold discovering his parents, who were long lost, started making that project at long last after being in the works for so long. They're greenlighting it, with Greg Barnett coming back in. And they're also making a movie based on the game show series, Legends of the Hidden Temple. Now, as much as we're disappointed about not bringing back this, I think they should have brought back the series. Nickelodeon wants to be nostalgia, but they're kind of out of touch. They're more out of touch with their nostalgia projects than Vince McMahon is in the WWE. 6-7 guy ladder match should have been Owens and Zayn or Owens and AJ Styles. That's for Tech Sports. This is Atakline. In more to touch, Vince, why having New Day induct the Fabulous Freebird? Should have been Von Erich. Anyway, back to my Atakline here. Keep things on the entertainment pop culture track. Even though we would love to have seen the series be brought back, at least one big element from the series is being cast in the new movie. The host of Legends of the Hidden Temple, Kirk Fogg. And here he is now. That's my back impression. So it's kind of cool. I saw a video today on Facebook about Kirk Fogg walking onto the set wearing his old blue shirt I used to wear when he entered on the set. So he released a statement saying that when Nick asked me to be a part of this movie, I immediately went to my closet and pulled out my blue denim shirt, which has been protected by a powerful golden force field since 1995. And not only will Kirk Fogg, we don't know his exact role in the film yet, but at least he'll be in it, along with several other elements from the series, including the Steps of Knowledge, and of course, you gotta have Olmec. And hopefully when they get Olmec, they get the original voice for Olmec. D. Baker, known for the announcer Shop T Drop as well, because it was Stone Stanley produced Shop T Drop, and Stone Stanley also produced Legends of the Hidden Temple. So that's why D was on both of those shows. And they gotta bring it back for Olmec. And of course, you have the Temple Gods, and of course the teams too. You know, Purple Monkeys, the Silver Snakes, the Orange Iguanas, the Blue Barracudas, the Red Jaguars. The Green Monkeys. Yeah. Green Monkeys, Purple Parrots, Silver Snakes, the Orange Iguanas, Blue Barracudas, and the Red Jaguars. That's the teams. Yeah, I got them all. So, curious to see how this Legends movie, because I don't watch Nickelodeon much anymore, because the new Nick shit makes me feel old. My brother's girlfriend's daughter watches Nickelodeon, because she was watching Alvin and Chipmunks, and I was like, that's stupid. Because I love Alvin and Chipmunks, but the new Alvin and Chipmunks is like, they look like kids more than chipmunks. You know what I mean? I feel old. You know, but I will try to watch this Legends movie when it does come out and see how they do it. But they should have brought it back as a series. Kids, new kids today need the fucking game show exposure, man. They didn't have it as good as we did back in the 90s. We had freaking game shows on Nickelodeon. Bring them back as a game show, not as a movie. But we'll see how the Legends movie does when it comes up this fall, especially with Kirk Fogg being added to the mix, the original host. He looks good, by the way. Saw that video, he looks awesome. He hasn't aged much, man. He's still looking as good as he did in the 90s. So there you go with that and my attack line for this day. Thank you very much for watching. With that in mind, you have all been attacked by the news from Zach. Thank you. See you later, everybody. Have a great rest of your Hump Day Wednesday.